Happy International Women's Day. It's Monday. Let's do another mental health little ditty, y'all. How's it sound? Sounds pretty good to me. Let's do it. What's up, tokers, jokers, smokers, ladies, gentlemen, everyone in between, and, people like Miss the Amazing Bette Midler. How you doing? I'm Chef Rodney 117 with Deliciously Dope TV here. It's Monday. It's another manic mental health Monday. It's one of the craziest things that, we have to deal with, mental health. So why not sit down, kind of just chit chat a little bit about it, see what's going on with other people, kind of check in with our favorites, the one, the only Matt. Matty, how you doing today, bud?
I'm good. Trying to get these damn headphones working, man.
Dude, I feel you. We had some camera issues last week on Deliciously Dope Networks. That was pretty interesting, man. That's pretty fun. I have a special gift for you today, sort of. I don't know if it's really a gift, but special treat.
Ooh.
Yeah. So for those who are familiar with the hit Canadian, hit TV show Letterkenny, one of my really good friends, Plywood, is gonna pop in today. Mr. Patrick McNeil himself. I mean, screw it. Here he is. What's up, man? Look at that mug, Matt. This is Plywood. Plywood. This is Chef Matt.
What's up, bud?
Oh, you're on mute, dude. Hang on.
I'm on mute. Now I'm not on mute.
There you go. I fixed it.
Fixed it. Did it.
So Plywood's actually really, really, all for mental health and things of that nature. Now, when we talk mental health, it's not just to one career path or one type of person. It's all people of all walks of all life. And once we better really understand that, then we can help each other heal. Now, more specifically, I wanted to, one of the reasons that I, felt comfortable with bringing Plywood on is that he sees it from outside of the kitchen. So I don't know about you, Matt, me personally, if I see, the outside weather, that I kind of like, I make my house feel accordingly. If it's cold outside, you want your warm house, hot outside, cooler house. You get the idea. So if I'm going to try to heal within, to kind of know what else is out there is kind of, to me, really important. You know what I mean? So it's not just us suffering in the kitchen, but it just seems like we got the worst of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
How you been, man? How's the last week?
Me or him?
Oh, Matty. Yeah, no, Matty.
Which one?
Not a fact.
So if I point this way,
there we go.
That's Matt.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right, Matt. Matt, how you been? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been a good week, man. Not too much stress for me, yeah. So that's always key. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Plywood, how are you?
I'm decent. It was a week. Had an outer body experience. Not really though. Just joking.
Yeah.
I thought I'd just liven it up a little,
Hey, listen.
Palling around.
Bro, no. See, I didn't go that route with it. I went straight to tantra. I was like, all right, well, he just enjoys.
I feel like I'm a floating head. All right.
I mean, you kind of look like it a little bit.
I'm not a talking one like politicians. We're not going to get into that though.
Ha I bought a new toy, y'all. So everyone that dabs goes through butane torches, and butane's like ridiculously expensive.
It can be.
Damn.
I went straight propane. I was like, what's the difference? And I was just like, all right, so I just do this. That's all I need, boys. That's all I need. That's it. This works so much better, and I ain't gonna run out anytime soon. And that shit's cheap. It's like $10 for 2 pounds. And I'm like, shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Plus,
that shit's man.
You can take these in. You can go camping with these. But so that's actually a good place to kind of start this a little bit. Oh, you'll figure it out.
There we go. Fixed it.
There you go. So we have like a person of each walk of life, cannabis wise, here on this show, and each walk of, you know, mental health wise too. Because I smoke a lot of dabs, I do a lot of joints. Dabbing is like the new, you know, that's my step up. And Patrick here, he actually does RSO, which is Rick Simpson oil, which is used for cancer patients and people, you know. You have to really work up to that, but that's near the you know the more extreme end of the cannabis spectrum. Yeah. But Matty here just started microdosing, or I believe microdosing with CBD.
Yeah, I'm at the bottom right now.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, does it work well for you, or like, do you need other things for that medication too, or?
It's working well right now, bud, for like anxiety and pain. But I'm gonna be working up to like, you know, whoa.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I gotta position myself now. Oh, now I'm wide again.
Yeah. All right, I'll leave it alone. Sorry, I was just excited for this.
Continue with your answer, Mr. Mount.
Yes, yeah. Sorry.
I'm gonna start microdosing like from CBD up to like just, you know, some flower. See how that starts working for me.
That's good.
I feel you. I like that. I just picked up, courtesy of my girl at Bad Girl Buds, Gabby. How you doing? Thank you. Yo, I got a funny fucking story if you guys want to hear it. Really funny fucking story. I'll tell you in a minute. But I go to pick up, you know, some fresh dabs. I got some Sunday Driver. This is Sunday Driver. I could, if only smell-o-vision was a thing. Like, it was delicious. Looks good. On point. Oh, just amazing. And then she gave me some Thin Mint cookie she's been working on.
Huh.
Yeah. Like that's fire.
Dude, I wish I could smell it. Seriously.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You're like, wait a minute, what? Dude, I've done that. Well, like you'll be in public and you have your mask on and you go to blow something off your phone and you're like, did I just really do that?
Right.
Oh man.
But there's the thing, nobody would have known if you wouldn't have said anything, but now everybody knows. So here's it. So Friday night, you know, you do your chores, you do your adulting things, you know, you kind of decompress, right? Well, I knew that I was going to Bad Girl Buds, Sweet Leaf Gardens, excuse me, she changed that, Sweet Leaf Gardens. So I went there to pick up, you know, a few things here and there, obviously, and different flavors of medicine. And so she was like, hey, do you want to do a dab? And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, for those of you who haven't dabbed yet, know your fucking temperatures, because what I'm about to tell you is the worst case scenario that happens when you hit a dab nail way too hot. Okay, here's what happened. First and foremost, I didn't even wait. She took one of these propane guys, turned it on, hit the banger, and then set it down. Me, not even paying attention, straight grabbed it, threw that whole gram in there, bam, 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 and just took it straight to the dome, hotter than shit. I even went in for a second jump. I should not have done that, and I didn't know how strong the dabs were. We're talking like a good solid 400 degrees, like real quick to the back of my throat. Okay. The water cooled it down a little bit, but it was still, it felt like deep throat in the devil's dick. You feel me? Like, it was really bad. I was not having a good time. Oh, and so, yeah, right. So after coughing up half of my lung and like thinking I'm going to die, the room starts whipping. We're talking, woo, 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 and that's the sound. And I'm like, no. I started, and I don't like it. I started having a panic attack because that's the feeling of like being drunk and not in control. You know what I'm saying? And that triggers me.
Yeah.
And so I started freaking out. Like, this is where it gets kind of shitty for a minute. I just start losing my fucking mind. Like, I'm just not having it, you know? And so then my girlfriend drives me back to the house. She's like, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. She's like, you're just really fucking high. I'm like, yes, I know this, but like things, I don't know. I was way too insanely high. And I got home, and as soon as I got out of the car, I was like, I don't feel good. Blah, just, yeah,
Beamed out.
yeah, right out. And I was just like,
Yeah.
it's on my shoes. Like, no, it was bad. Okay. And so then I came in the house, and like I cleaned myself up, you know. My girlfriend's just looking at me like, you fucking dope. You know what I mean? She's like, you're an idiot. And so she got a hold of one of my CBD melatonin gummies, smashed that real quick, and she was out. She was like, you'll be fine. I remember I woke up curled to a bowl with like, because I go to sleep with headphones on. Like, I can't not listen, you know, it's like audiobooks or like science, like alien shit, like something, podcast, you know, and ASMR even, you know what I'm saying? I love that shit. And so, like, I woke up with my headphones, like, I have my Sonys, and, like, they're all weird, and, like, I'm, you know, bear hugging a fucking empty bowl just in case, and I got, like, dude, it was a mess. I called Gabby at Sweet Leaf, and she goes, "Are you good?" Yeah, I'm fine. She's like, I was a little worried. She goes, I was gonna try and get you to stop before and like tell you that the nail's too hot because that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? You die. That's what happens. I died.
Yeah.
I'm not even afraid to admit that. Like, I woke up the next morning though, felt like $1 million, dude. Best sleep I've gotten in a while, bro. I'll be honest with you. But
plus side,
there's a takeaway from that. Just watch your nails. Like, know what you're doing. Don't be reckless like I was being. It didn't hurt anybody but myself. And here's the thing, like, there's no way I could have died from it. No way. But at the same time, like, it is unfortunate, and I don't want that to be someone's first time and them being turned off from cannabis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's really where I'm going with it. That is just funny as shit to hear somebody be like, oh, man, you greened out. Oh, you bastard. You're a little bitch.
Little bit.
That's what most people say, but it's just all tolerance, I say. And plus, like, the trip you had is like, that's never any fun. But like when you're on psychedelics or whatever, it's like when you're trying to go against the course of a fucking speeding river. You better just lay there and take it, because if you're trying to go up there, it's gonna be fucking hard, man. Swim upstream, not gonna work.
Lay there and take it.
You just have to. Sometimes you gotta starfish it, like that really bad one night stand, you know. You just gotta do it. She's in control, and yeah, you.
You've got no one to blame but the walk of shame.
Yeah, exactly. So just go with the flow of the stream, and eventually you'll hit land and go forward again. With all
I'm gonna take a dab real quick, you boys. I'm gonna take a dab real quick.
Check your nails in your temperature.
Oh yeah, right. Oh
okay,
man. So Matty, how's it been like working during this?
It's been surreal, man. Like this whole different like approach thing. I'm not like that. I like crazy stuff. Kind of messes with you mentally too.
Yeah.
So you have to be prepared for it.
I didn't hear anything you said, man. I think I just heard his blowtorch mostly.
I know.
Sorry. My bad.
I'm not gonna repeat it.
Goddamn fucking stoner.
Don't judge me on Mental Health Monday.
Right.
You got a cough to get off. Oh man.
Especially in bed.
All right, sorry. Ha! No, Matty, you were saying it does a number on your mental health. I could see that. To-goes are a whole new world, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got to be prepared.
Sorry. I miss certain people.
Yeah.
I don't miss everybody. There are a lot of dumb people out there. I'm not going to lie that. I'm sorry. I can be nice, and I'm very nice, man. Oh, fuck all that. We're going to go a whole new route. First and foremost, women out there that are seeing this, hearing this, happy International Women's Day. That's fantastic. That's awesome. I think that it should be the entire week.
Happy women.
Dinner from
women.
I cooked breakfast for dinner for my girlfriend today for that. That's what I did.
I live off smoothies.
With RSO in them, yeah. Also,
not always, but sometimes.
Restaurant and mental health and self-care group is well over 10,000 people.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. That is a huge accomplishment. Shout out to you guys out there, girls, everyone. Restaurant mental health and self-care. Absolutely, yeah. It's a spot where you can come and speak up and speak out and be heard. Okay, we have a very strict policy in bullying. And we do understand that there's a fine gray area and fine line with, affection being paid forth in a kitchen. You know what I'm saying? It's not what you say sometimes, it's how you say it. Sometimes with text, that gets played hard wrong, and it is what it is. But we have a crackball fucking team of admins and moderators, in addition to myself, kind of paying attention to that. And listen, we're 12 or 10K strong. The next is 12, and then who knows? Okay, yeah. That's where I'm at. That's where I want to see, because each one, teach one. That's what it is. So anybody hearing this, seeing this now, speak up, speak out, be heard. Otherwise, if we don't know there's a problem, we can't help you fix it.
Yeah. And don't come up with your own answers for yourself, dude. Having one perspective's torture.
Mm-hmm.
I did it for years. Don't go get counseling. Don't be, especially dudes too. Like, don't be fucking afraid to go see a counselor or a therapist. Mm-hmm. I know fucking people are always goddamn so afraid about what they're gonna find. Stop being afraid. That's the problem. Because that fear is gonna turn into anger later on, whether you like it or not. Because you're a dude, you got testosterone. So if you see some other perspectives about some things that you've been fucking going through, you can figure some things out like a lot better and like for yourself. You can get all these different perspectives and answers. Mm-hmm. Take everything you want from each perspective and answer and make your own goddamn one and go about your own day. That's just what I always see it, but could be wrong.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with speaking up, man.
See, absolutely. What I heard was don't go chasing waterfalls.
Nope.
No.
Don't chase anything. Why would you chase anything?
No, just piss in the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, and then go forward, because you can't do anything else, man. That's all you can do.
Progress is progress, no matter the speed, y'all. And that's the thing. We all need some help. We all need some help from time to time. The only person in this world that's perfect is me. I don't give a shit about anybody else. No, I'm joking. No one's perfect. Not even me. Me more so. Exactly. Yeah, you get it. But at the same time, like, I would be the first person to tell you that I suck. There's no way that you can hate me more than I already hate myself. So if you're going to come at me with some bullshit, you feel me? Like, make it original. Make that shit fucking stick. Tell me something about myself I don't already fucking know and hate. You do that, then you can get under my skin. Until then, it is what it is. And you've got to build, your walls like that. You got to take care of numero uno, Matt, you're well on your way for that. I see you getting stronger every fucking week, bro. No bullshit. Real love, man. I see you fucking like I see you coming back, and now you're like, fuck it. I gotta wander.
Yeah. I gotta
run amok. Frolic. I don't know. I'm done with verbs there. But the point is, you gotta spread those proverbial wings.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's hard when you suffer from like so many mental disorders, really, just to get out there and do your job. So, to those out there that struggle with like severe mental illness, I mean, it is possible. It is possible.
Yep.
You got to do the work. You got to speak up and be heard, like you said.
Yep. Yeah. I worked with a gentleman who had So when I say white girl problem, I don't mean white girl problem. You feel
First
me?
world problem.
No. White girl is a street term here in Michigan.
Oh, I know what it is.
It's for work. Work is a term for, yo, do you have any cocaine on you?
Gotcha.
So he had a white girl problem. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
In addition to having a white girl problem, but that's not the point. He had everything in his life given to him. Da 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 da. He chose to be, you know, a degenerate. He chose to be some bitch, you know, and those things. And I watched it being stripped from him at a young age, and it made me think back to all the times I was that kid's age doing the exact same shit, and nobody stopped me. You know, why didn't they stop me? Was I not important enough? Like, you know, that's what I was like, all right, shit, that fucking blows. But like, all right, this kid gets to live, so I'm good with that. You know what I mean? That made me think back to, and I'm gonna drop something here. You guys ready for it? It's Sin City. Okay.
Movie.
Yes. Do you remember when? Give me help. What's his name? He's in Die Hard.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis's character. He was like, an old man has to die so that a young girl can live.
Yeah.
Remember that? And I thought that it's like the passing of time. And I was like, bro, okay. So I was like, an old man, in a sense, dies. You know, it was basically thrown to the wolves. But at the same time, like, I'm part of the pack that's kind of like, you know, trying to take care of this young wolf or whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? Like, metaphorically speaking, like, I've come back and, like, I'm not dead. I thought I'd be dead already. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that I'm lost. But at the same time, like, I just create these, like, weird shits and just start doing them. Goals are goals, y'all.
Yep.
You know, you want to know someone's got fucking mental health issues? Watch them fold laundry. It won't get done.
Yep.
Or at the same time, it'll get done. There's a spectrum, you know. That's why we have these talks, man. You know,
You said manic for one and then depression for the other.
Correct.
Yep.
Excuse me. Took that dab. It shakes everything loose. Houses. We had the windows open today, and like the house was kind of dry a little bit, so it's just like, you know, coughing up this bullshit. It's changing the season.
Yeah.
Also, if no one teaches or tells you to stop doing things, like who are you hanging out with? What's your environment? It's probably the reason why they're not telling you, because they're doing the same fucking thing you're doing. Because I grew up going to garage parties and shit like that, and I'm doing everything everyone else is fucking doing, and no one's telling me it's wrong or mentally healthy or whatever. I'm just doing it because everyone else is. I'm just trying to fit in or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like, it takes a special kind of person that you find out in your life that actually goes like, you got something wrong with you, dude. And then it takes you, the other person, the biggest fucking key is actually look in the mirror and then find out the flaws that you can see. No one else can see that mirror but you.
Yeah.
So you got to figure that out. And if you don't figure out that you have problems or flaws or whatever, and that you're going to go fucking talk to certain people about it, then like you're just going to be a narcissistic piece of shit like everyone else. I'm just trying to tell it out straight up, but like, you're going to have those tendencies yourself. You know what I mean? If you don't get help or figure your shit out or figure yourself out.
Oh, right. No, real talk. So shit on them all you want, but Korn has a song called Narcissistic Cannibal.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what they're talking about? If that's cool, if that is, you know, cool. Will it resurrect Korn because of that notion? Most likely not.
No. But narcissists do just take things away. That's all. And when you have those tendencies, it's not because the person is a narcissist per se. It's because they've been hurt and pained so much throughout some shit that like they've developed these defense mechanisms that become them if you like for a little while, unless they start realizing is you bury who you are when you do those tendencies. You bury all that stuff when you get the fucking defense mechanisms going or whatever. Like you've been in bad relationships, so you had a bad childhood, and you didn't go onto that serial killer mass murderer spectrum. You actually made it through that, where you actually feel for people, but there's still something wrong, you know, type of thing. So it's like you got to find out those questions and you get those answers, like not from just yourself, a bunch of other perspectives to get like a you answer, because you got to take away whatever you can take away from whatever information you're getting. Because I can't tell you if you're suicidal, don't kill yourself. It's up to the person to figure it out for themselves. Just for example, because I've had a friend kill himself. and it was very tragic. It sucks, but like I miss him every day. But that's the reality of things, and you got to learn how to deal with it. So reach out, people. Just fucking reach out.
Yeah, man. Sorry about your buddy. You know what I'm saying? But and you're absolutely right.
Horns up to the brother. He's probably looking at me right now, being like, "You fucking pussy," and give me the finger. So it's all good.
Well, he would fit right in. He would fit in the kitchen. Like that's again, terms of endearment. Be like, "Hey, fuck you, pussy." Be like, "Fuck you." That's just how we say hello sometimes.
That's just how he says "I love you" because he's afraid to express it as a man. I'd be like, "I love you, man," and I'll lick your eyeball. I don't give a shit. But I wouldn't have done that 3 years ago. But you know,
I'm be honest with you. I'm cool with like the first part. That's awesome. Love you, man.
Yeah.
Do not lick my fucking eyeball. Do not
eyeball licking. I don't know. It's a little. It depends on the person, you know.
Yeah, not the person.
Yeah, I know you're not, but I'll try it anyways. When COVID's
I have really
over.
sensitive eyes. I have very sensitive eyes. I don't know why. I'm like a mole.
I'll get my mutilated tongue all over that.
No. It's
destroy
like
it with fire and other inanimate objects.
So we're just gonna roll into the next thing because that's
all this mental health advice, and it's like, what did you say? You
went right into tentacle porn. I don't know how that
it can go anywhere when you talk to me. I don't know.
Everywhere, you know, there was some rope or something.
I like rope.
Anyhow, so I want to talk about something. Matty.
Yo.
The Sober Chef Initiative.
Yes, sir.
What is it?
It's a little brainchild, like baby of mine. I was last year. I was struggling with a severe addiction, like pretty fucking bad. And I lost my job and like Michelin star, like horrible shit. My dream job to have that fucked it up. So what I thought of was starting something to help other cooks that struggle with addiction, kind of find another alternative way out of that way of life. So it's just kind of to spread awareness, like you're saying, get out here, you know, that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's, you know, we get to a point in our career where we think it's at the top. You know, we're Cloud 9. What they don't tell you is that the floors of Cloud 9 are paper fucking thin, and so much is expected of you.
Depends on your mindset too.
Well, yeah, that's true. But a lot of people fall, but you got to fail to learn.
Well, if you're always trying to chase something or get something or whatever, once you get that, then where do you go from there? That's the cause of frustration with a lot of human beings. You get that fucking success, like me trying to become an actor and stuff and blah, blah. Then I get to these places and it's like, well, back in the day, I'd be like, well, where do I go from here? It's like, learn more. Now with my new mindset that I have and more stuff that I've learned, it's just like, just keep learning, keep expanding. Like put yourself out here, put yourself out there. Like, don't just limit yourself for one fucking thing so that Cloud 9 isn't so paper thin. You know what I mean? If you want to make it more thick, you got to make it thick for yourself. Because if you can't make it thick for yourself, no one else is going to do it for you. If you're making it paper thin, it's going to stay paper thin. But if you want to make it a little bit thicker, you'll make it a little bit thicker and you'll figure out how to do it. You just got to find perspective. And I'm going to keep fucking saying the same thing throughout this whole show, because like people will fucking listen if you keep repeating. Because some people, everyone's like, huh, including me, ADD. So you got to keep repeating them, telling them over and over. Perspective. Find out perspectives, figure them all out, figure out one for yourself. Don't keep going with the whole crowd or a political leader or this or a cult or whatever the fuck. Think for you. That's why you were given a fucking brain. You're an individual, not a fucking group, dude. You can think for yourself. You don't have to like whoever you fucking don't want to like. You can like whatever you want to like. Is it wrong? I don't know. Is it right? I don't know either. The definition of right and wrong with me is different than you guys. It's always going to be like that for every fucking human.
I dig it. I mean, I vibe that.
It's a struggle. Life is suffering.
It is. It's a struggle, but it's like a higher. So, you know, it's like a higher expectance of oneself, and that's something that we're not used to.
That's society's man-made idea that they put on us. to have this expectation on ourselves. And then when you don't meet up to it, you kick the living shit out of yourself. That's not right. It's not what we should be doing, man.
No.
We should be taught differently, but no one wants to teach this stuff because a lot of different places want to keep us down. So we're like this, but that's not cool. It's not how it should be.
No, hell no. There's a lot of different, teach me how to do my taxes in school. You feel me? Like, teach me the important shit. Like, give it to me all. Don't fucking, it was so like home over for this and anti that, anti this. The truths weren't there. It's just like, it's insane, man. So no wonder mental health is in the state that it's in. You know what I mean? What's true, what's not. Some people, red pill, blue pill, or blah, 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 blah. Matrix.
Yeah. Can't teach appreciation either, right? So you got to learn that.
Fucking gratitude.
Yeah. Can't teach that either. You got to learn it.
Just fucking be grateful for shit. Like, listen, I'm not dead. I get to do this with y'all. I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
If your expectation in the morning is just you wake up and you fucking, that's all you expected was to wake up the next day, that's the key to fucking life. It's hard, but you can achieve that through practice. The brain's a muscle, man. Like your heart, like your arms, like all those big strong fuckers, all big. I got all the ladies and shit, but up here they're a fucking 2-year-old fucking melted cola brain,
melted cola brain.
Yeah, because it's all you're just feeding it pop all the time and just melting all the good shit you need. That's all you're doing. You're not putting any healthy shit in there. Another thing with mental health is everything we consume every day. Like if you're eating every food for thought you have, that's gonna the food you eat, the stuff you read, the media you choose to go with, the political leaders or whatever the fuck you choose to focus on. That's gonna have an effect on your mental health as well. Whatever you choose to involve yourself in, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, it's gonna affect you.
Yeah. And in the recovery community, it's the people, places, things.
Yeah.
You choose to surround yourself with these things, feed your body these things. It's gonna affect you deeply.
It does. It does. Some people feel it. Some people don't. Some people feel it differently. Dude, I'm telling you, but it's fucking worth it.
As a diabetic, I feel it. If I had shitty diet back in the day when I was living in Sudbury, I fucking had a really garbage diet. I was living in a really bad place, bad situation. But when you're depressed, you don't give a fuck. But once you get out of it, you kind of are man, I survived that. And then lots of stuff, you kind of become desensitized to things, and it's just
that's what I meant. It's
almost like you got to learn, you got to be at the lowest to appreciate the highest. I don't know. That's how I felt it, and that's where I've learned a lot from it. Plus, one of my best friends, Cassandra, she told me when we were dating, you got some fucking problems and you need to figure them out. And then I finally went and I looked in the mirror and I'm maybe I do. Maybe I should reach out to someone and talk to us about some things. And hey, it started the journey, and I feel way better when I wake up every day because I switched my mentality, which eventually switches your diet, switches what you want to put into your media, what you want to put into your whole life, your investments, financial, everything. It all slowly builds if you just keep on it and practice. Build the muscle up here, and then eventually everything else will build.
Flex it.
It.
I'm trying to make this a thing.
I'm trying to flex it as hard as I can.
Flexing.
Oh, I think I shit my pants.
Flexing, and then you know it. No, okay, we're done. So I'm blaming that dab. That's got me gone. Anyways, but I feel good. That's the thing. So be mindful of the choices that you make. Be mindful of the you that you project to other people. Make sure that imagine you were perceiving it. So perception. Thank you, Patrick. Seriously, perception is absolutely 100% fucking important, yo.
I've done homework.
Oh no! Hang on. Let me tie this to the to the restaurant mental health aspect. I'm trying to tie it because that's what we're trying to do. So we were taught in little fucking
I want to hear your story. Why are you distracted by me? Tell your story. I'm going to distract you. This is my thing. Go.
Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, so in the restaurant industry, you're told keep your nose to the cutting board and just listen to what you're told. Keep your nose down. Don't look up. Well,
military.
Yeah, very dogmatic. What kind of fucking bullshit is that? I've been told that by many chefs, and I've I'm not gonna lie to you. One chef told that to me after a month of me working there. Okay, and it was one of the first things he said to me, and it just so happens to be one of the last things that he said to me. If you asked him, the story is different. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. But I no longer work for a person like that.
Everyone always has a different story, man. It's always you have one side, you got the other. I believe you because I know you, because that's how humans work. But we're gonna keep going.
But at the same time, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But at the same time,
I'll never know.
Yeah. Well, how am I supposed to see anything that I'm being taught so that I can register it if I'm supposed to keep my fucking head down? How am I supposed to learn anything? So they're like, well, we're teaching you because we're giving you a chance to do it yourself to fail. Because if it's only through failure that you'll learn. First and foremost, the only true part of that is the second part of that. The first part is entrapment and manipulation, you dumb bitches.
Yeah, military.
It is. It's a very militant way of doing it.
Police.
Listen, if you scream at me, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. I don't give a shit who you are. You don't scream at me.
I cook food. I make food. That's all I want you to do. Cook food. No. Hello, here is food for you. Like, fuck you.
Off to me. I've had people square off to me and like go full Gordon Ramsay on me. I'm talking like, I don't even remember what they said, but it was just full like beep beep beep. You know, just like, go ahead.
Gordon Ramsay.
You know what I did? I just fucking was like, all right, cool. Grabbed his fucking glasses off his face and headbutted him, broke his fucking nose. Am I proud of that? No. Did it work? Yeah. You know what's really funny? One of my best friends today. I could call that guy right now and be like, I need 5 guys, this, and this. And he's like, let's go. He'd be there in an hour. No bullshit. He goes, no one's ever stood up to me. I was like, yeah, you got knocked the fuck out, didn't you? He's like, yeah.
Damn.
We were young. You understand? That's how it was. That's the problem. Okay. That's, I'm an ex-alcoholic and an ex-narcissist. There's a complexity to that. It's I know what I did. I know why I did it, but I ended up not knowing who I was. And so I had to learn me all over again. That's where I've chosen. Everyone has vices. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah. Chocolate is a vice. You feel me? Coffee, they're vices.
Yeah.
Everything, right?
Yeah.
Cannabis is my vice because I can take way more than I need to, accidentally, whatever have you, or I can take what I want when I need to.
Or I can just a lot less than you did that day.
You're not wrong.
One of the 3 years.
Right. Or build up to RSO level. Start with CPD.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of that is relevant. All of that is the start, y'all. That's the point. So if you have one takeaway from tonight, from our 40 minutes damn near of rambling, I fucking love it. But this is how shit gets learned. Okay? If you have one takeaway, know this. You can't get the same outcome of the life. You have certain outcomes, you have certain goals, you have certain things that you want out of life. Those can't happen if you're looking at life through the same perspective. Change your perspective. You see what I'm saying? If you're trying to go up a road, the road don't go north, you're trying to go south, turn the fuck around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, change your perspective either. You can just be open-minded to a bunch of other ones.
There's that too. But
in the end, Rod, you're going to believe what you believe, and Matt's going to believe whatever he wants to believe. But we can take away and be a fucking actual nice human and take away certain things that people say and then make it our own. We don't have to be like, well, I listened to you, or be a rude bastard about it. Be like, well, I'm not going to fucking listen to any of that. Just be like, I appreciate you telling me that, even though the fucker's an idiot. You just go with that, though. But just be nice and kind about it. You don't have to tell everyone they're a fucking jackass. Because people are going to get in their face because everyone's like, ew, look at me all the time. So it's just, that's how humans are, including me. I'm a fucking camera whore. So, yeah, I'll admit that, but that's who I am. And I might get in your face and be like, you should be more mentally healthy or whatever. And it's like, shut up, Pat. Shut the fuck up, dude. Not everyone wants to hear that right now. You know,
I mean,
but I'm
no,
just
I was
trying to
good
help
with it.
people with my advice. That's
Knowledge is free, sir. Knowledge is free. You see, like, as long as you ain't charging me for fucking soaking up this information, I'm gonna fucking soak it up, and we're gonna get it to the people. You heard?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I ain't no psychotherapist. I'm just trying to help.
Wait a minute. I like it, but that's my point. Like, why don't we have like hotline numbers or like chat rooms or shit? We're like, all right, I don't want to pay a therapist. I just want people to talk to. Like, we do have that. Oh, that's right. Restaurant self-care and mental health. Mental health and self-care.
Buy a landline, dude.
Buy a landline. Call. Dude, 1-800 numbers exist anymore? Like, is that a thing?
Yeah. 1-866. Yeah. 1-800s. There's a bunch of them. You just buy one.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a PO box almost.
Because that shit came out when, like, this is dating us, but that shit came out when we were kids.
Yeah.
All right.
Bring it back. It's an idea. It's gonna come harder than a male porn star. I don't know. Probably. I could be wrong.
Harder than Peter North having a sneeze attack.
Oh yeah, he had one. I was his flopper.
Oh,
I was a kid.
love it. I love that. That's a bukkake of emotions if I've ever heard it.
I take jokes too far. That's my specialty. Yep.
I'm working on it. It's hard to pull back from like civilian life. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, a kitchen's like the military. I do not like. It's a whole different story, but it's similar too.
I'm a military brat, so I get that mentality because I see my dad had it and my brother like had it too. But my brother is a little bit more. I know him a little bit better. That's a different story. But like, still, there's certain things where it's like there's military mentality, and it's like why they're brainwashing you, man? Like, come on, you got this. Like, think for yourself.
Exactly. And in the kitchen, you're not. You don't think for yourself. We don't want to hear shit. That's the thing. If you be the change, each one teach one. These are things that we need to teach people. It's not about how many steaks you can fuck up or blah blah blah. And I don't give a shit how many jobs you quit. I don't give a shit what you think you know, because what you think you know, you have no fucking idea. What you think you want to learn, you're not ready for it. And so,
Point.
when can we? Well, hang on. The point is, when can we take be the change? If you want to be considered skilled labor and be taken serious as a fucking career choice. Because if you look up skilled labor right now, chef will be in very few lists that you find. Okay, cook. But everybody knows a chef and everybody knows a cook.
The art of not trying.
You can't get rich doing that.
Hell no. I'd be filthy.
Good up, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why the chef industry is a lot like being a artist or an actor. It's like it takes a lot to become successful and live off of it. I'm still getting there. I'm getting there, but I'm still getting there. It takes time. I've been doing I've dedicated my fucking life to film and stunts and acting and all this entertainment stuff since I was 15. I made up a video called Dirt Squad when I was 19, and then I did DSPT TV when I was in college, and then I did Plywood Mine now on YouTube.
I have to tell
I'm on Letterkenny.
No, they're not pornos. Not pornos.
No, none of them are pornos. All the pornos I did, I was 15. So it's all good. I was underage, so that's all in the dark web.
More incriminating, maybe. No, we went the wrong way with age here. Wrong way.
Fake. It was a fake joke. It's all. I make jokes about me being 15, not anyone else. Just me. Just me.
Perspective.
Not anyone else. So if anyone comes at me and goes, "I think fucking said this," nah, bitch. You fucking took my words, switched them around to make yourself offended at my jokes, just like when I do fucking stand up.
People are weird, man. I tell you.
They are. They want to. That's what comedy clubs are like. It's you go in there, you're like, "Oh, I worked on this for 3 weeks," and then you get that fucking asshole who just has to personalize a joke. Oh my god, go out for a smoke. If you don't know me, just go do some coke in the fucking bathroom or something. I don't know. Just stop watching me. Let me have my 8 minutes because I'm trying to build a fucking career out of this. Thank you.
I vibe that. It's the same in the kitchen. Matty, I actually have a question for you, bro. Okay?
There we go.
And then, Patrick, you feel free to jump in. Dr. Seuss, y'all.
No.
Dr. Seuss. Here's what I understand. So I want to make sure that listeners are deliciously dope and everyone else that I'm representing, okay, hear it the right way, and that I am correctly, knowledgeable about that. So let me tell you what I know as fast as I can, okay? Bullet points. Dr. Seuss was never being canceled, okay, first and foremost. It was just everybody wanted to they were talking about canceling, if you will. And then that blew up. Cancel culture grabbed it. It blew up. Okay. Before that, though, Dr. Seuss as a company, this man's been dead for 30 fucking years. You can't cancel a dead person?
Yeah.
Like that. Moving on. Okay, moving on.
You're canceled.
You're trying to bring shame to everything that he's done, bro. That shit's helped a lot of people. All right?
Yeah.
Give me a Dr. Seuss, fucking book. Give me a really, really nice beat. I'm going to make it sound terrible. The point is, it can make people, really good rappers. Eminem loves fucking Dr. Seuss. Every rapper loves Dr. Seuss. They're like, yeah, that cat in the hat, though. You feel me?
Yeah, he's that original lyricist. Yeah.
Huh?
He's that original lyricist.
Right. But at the same time, you're going to tell me a man from the 1930s, a white man from the 1930s, wasn't fucking racist? Okay. He's dead. That's how it was. So Dr. Seuss, that company, decided to pull those books, those offensive books. You don't even fucking know about them. Like, people don't. They're not part of the I've never heard of these books. And I grew up, wanting to be the cat in the hat. You feel me? I was like, yo, this dude's magical. This is badass. I want that dope he's smoking. Any whore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even know these books existed. I don't remember the names of the books. I apologize. But that company has the right to go, this was toxic, so we're removing it. We're making that public
Better
knowledge.
not been fucking Yertle the Turtle.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you. But the point is, okay,
Yertle the Turtle.
cancel culture was right there with a dagger at the throat ready. That's not okay.
Yeah.
That's, if we're doing shit fair, back the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. If you want to be taken serious, fucking act with some goddamn composure. Because here's the thing. Cancel culture, at the same time, went after the one, the only Slim Shady, a.k.a. Eminem, because of a lyric in a song almost a decade ago.
Yep.
Love the way you lie, da-da-da-da. The amazing Rihanna is in that song. Ain't nobody say shit to her. Man, you don't fuck with Queen Ree. You just don't do it. She'll beat the point is, ain't nobody say shit to her. They're like, oh, misogynistic, this, and that. I don't like him because of this, and I don't like him because of that. And that's, but at the same time, artistic expression. That's the point of it. And you know what M did about it? He goes, okay. He dropped Tone Deaf. They ain't saying shit now. So let me get this straight. Everybody that's been trying to cancel him over the last fucking, 30 years? His entire, most of his fucking life, right? Can't touch him. You should have learned back in 99 and, 2000 when he dropped, Slim Shady and all that shit.
Yeah.
Can't touch him. Can't, artistic expression goes, and he's admitted an alter ego.
Yeah.
Still can't touch him. That's my point. You know why? Because Slim Shady just don't give a fuck.
And cancel culture is a mental disorder. That's all it is.
I can't agree or disagree because I don't know enough about it. So that's
I don't either. But this is just from my opinion. It's like a mental disorder type thing. Like fucking.
It's
it's like an opinion or something or whatever the fuck. It's like you can't just fucking cancel whoever, man. It's like it's gonna run its course. That's all it's gonna happen. It's like you're putting this so forward. I don't know why. Like, it's just, why are you focused on this so much? Why are you not focused about your own life? That's the problem with the human race, I think, is like We don't focus on our own lives. We look at something else to blame so we can take away from how shitty we're feeling, how shitty our lives are, when they're not even, because we still get to wake up and fucking be and have what we have. You have a fucking roof over your head and fucking clothes on your back and like food to eat tonight. Like, you're more luckier than a lot of fucking people on earth.
Gratitude. You know where I learned gratitude? Honestly, fucking real talk. John Dunsworth, Mr. fucking Leahy.
Yeah. Who would have thought? Drunk trailer park supervisors have been teaching us for years.
Well, you know, it was an interview he did. Mm-hmm. He was talking about gratitude right before he passed away. You know, R.I.P. man.
Yeah, I cried.
It was, dude, I did too. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been watching this man for 20 years and then, you know, just, ooh, man. You know what I mean? But gratitude, it'll take you a long way. Gratitude will teach you kindness. Kindness, you know, what goes around comes around, unless you're Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears because of that whole thing that just happened. So that's interesting, but we're not ready to talk about that.
No.
You see my point? It's just like there's so much drama being created, y'all. Just fucking swerve.
Yeah.
Okay? If you want drama, I don't know. Fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, it's
that's what
it's
the
not even on my radar. It's not even
drama.
I mean, it's just
that's what people want to cause. It's just drama because they don't have anything else to do. They hate their own lives, or they're not really that happy with shit, so they just want to cause something, and they blame Dr. Seuss for something that I have no fucking clue about. Like, I see it in my feeds and stuff. I'm like, oh, they're canceling another person. That's cool. Then I go about my life because, like, I can't focus on all that shit, or I'm just gonna have a garbage day. Like, I gotta focus on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm should have done? He should have taken a fucking, like, Dr. Seuss book and just fucking slung some words together in tone deaf. Yeah. Oh, wait. You fucking did. Ain't nobody talking about that yet.
Yeah. That shit was sick. Yeah.
Oh, it was just like, go ahead.
Yeah.
I was caught. He's like, it took y'all 20 years to fucking step up and say that shit. 20 fucking years to step up and say that. He's like, it took me 20 minutes to say this.
Yeah. Yep.
There you go. That's why he's not doesn't fuck around.
Fuck. It's a good person to pull. I wouldn't say a perfect person, but a good person to pull some incentive from. You know, he's a lot of struggles in his life. You know, a lot of fucking great things. A good person to look to. Again, these two gentlemen on the screen here, perfect people to look to. Yo, people, we got you back. That's what it's about. You know, Mental Health Mondays isn't just about, let's talk about one thing. Let's talk about a bunch of shit that has to do with the shit that we're all thinking.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
this is shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah, and like anyone's gonna have their opinion on whatever, because I know that's just how everything rolls. So it's like you're gonna have an opinion whether you like me or Rod or Matt here or not. So it's like, we love you for it. You're allowed to have one. That's just how it's gonna be. You either agree or disagree. Whether we can talk about it afterwards is up to you. Because, like, I don't know. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. Your opinion is just your opinion. I can't change it. I can try and give you some perspective, like we've been talking about this whole episode, but it's whether up to you if you're gonna take it or not. I control me. That's it. No one else. Everyone else is like on their own.
Yeah. We control ourselves. That's it. Yeah.
100%. You know, and that's funny because for like the last couple of years, I've been telling my girlfriend, you know, I can't be responsible for what comes out of my mouth. I'm sorry, I can't. It just happens. I turned it on autopilot.
What happens at my court hearings?
Yeah, well, that's a little weird, but the point is, you know, and she's like, she just looked at me. She's like, how do I take that? I was like, I don't know. Any way you won't. And I just walked away. And it works. I guess just be transparent. I mean, that's usually pretty helpful.
Exactly.
Personal accountability is usually pretty good. Don't be a narcissistic, manipulative fuck. That's pretty simple.
That's accountability.
Let's tie a little bit of philosophy in, y'all. How's that? I have an idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Immanuel Kant. Philosophy. Immanuel Kant. Amazing philosopher. He had a theory of man, really. You know, kind of an idea. If you're doing something for someone, and you expect something in return, that makes you a terrible person, or bad person in this case. That makes you a bad person. If you do something for someone just for the sake of doing something, you know what I'm saying, for someone, as like a gift, if you will, or be like, hey man, good luck. That makes you a good person. So how do those two things look? Perspective. You understand?
Yeah.
Let's jump forward to Gandhi. Okay. Gandhi said, the good part of Gandhi, if you will, and I would make the entire world go blind. Well, I mean, if you think about it, if he pokes my eye out and tells me that's what you got to, do to be a chef, I'm going to poke your eye out because that's what he fucking told me to do.
Yeah.
I lost my eye. You're losing yours too. That's not right.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of what be that generational change. If that's where you learned it. If this industry is too much for you, seek employment outside of it. Many people do. And many people come right back. A lot of them do. They miss that rush, that insanity.
Yeah, it's its own high, man.
Yeah.
I know.
We're here for you.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. We're here for you, though. That's what we're doing this.
But a perspective on both those things, like the good and the reciprocation and everything. Like I got something about that, 100%. Learned it like last week. So if you're gonna give someone love or kindness or whatever with unconditional, like that's considered good, right? But like what a lot of society teaches us is like, I don't know, I don't want to say any mean here, but we can all probably connect it. Is like, I did something for you. Now you have to do something for me. If you have someone who's a world leader, someone who does something along those lines, and he teaches people that, other people are going to put that into their aspects of their own life.
That's called a quote.
Like learning gratitude or or kindness. Sorry, this is the wrong thing yet. Kindness or unconditional love is up to the individual. If you know that it comes with nothing, then you're going to get organic something for whatever you did. It's going to be organic, but you can't be looking for it. If you expect shit from anything, you're going to start expecting things from your job, from your girlfriend, from other aspects of your life, this and that, and this. And then it's just a vicious cycle. So the more you don't expect, the less you'll expect from yourself, from others, and the more that you can live like freely up here and like charge rent to the things and the thoughts that you want to live inside the apartment that is your brain. Bad analogy, but makes sense, probably. I could be wrong.
Basically, in essence, if you don't want to keep getting tossed around in the tautology of fuckery, break the cycle.
Stop letting things and people live rent-free up here. Charge that shit. Your fucks are fucking valuable. Mark Manson said that. If you guys haven't checked him out, Mark Manson, that guy's he's a genius when it comes to this shit.
Yeah,
living life like an actual human. Yeah. Subtle art of not giving a fuck, or what else is there? Everything is fucked too. Another one.
Yeah, I own books. Yeah,
I already love those. I've never heard of those, but I'm going to be reading them now.
Oh, dude, they're my Bible now. I live by that shit. I've learned all this stuff I've been talking about pretty much through Mark Manson.
Yeah.
No. And a lot of other different perspectives. I've seen counselors and therapists and stuff just for my own general knowledge of myself.
And you fucking live.
That I went through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's insane. But, at the end of the day, y'all, we want everybody, again, speak up, speak out, but don't put other people down. Don't lie to other people for attention. That's the worst.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
got videos on that.
That just recently happened in the group. I had to step in and go, bitches, you've caught my attention now. I'm not flexing when I say this. It's just common knowledge. I'm the main admin of the group. I accept that title, and with that title, there's a lot of things where I just kind of watch it happen. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, because you know what I'm saying. When I have to step in and put the band hammer down, that's a problem.
Yes, it is.
That's the issue. You know what I'm saying? Because I do all this other cool shit, and we're bringing cooler shit to the page, man. I take my role very seriously. I really do. I don't. I'm being honest with you. I'll smoke a joint and I'll think about it because I'm like, listen, is this person a nuisance? Yes, no. What's good for the group? Let's see what's going on. That's 10,000 people, y'all.
That's a lot of
One
fucking
of you motherfuckers hate me already, so it's like, I'm joking. No, it's a fucking great group. It's a safe space. Speak up, speak out, be heard. Make sure that we know that there's a problem, yo. You know. Also, don't bully people. Don't be a fucking dick. It's my first rule in there. Like, it's that simple. I have a really hard time with that. If I can do it, then you can fucking not be a dick. It's not that hard.
Mm-mm. Pretty fucking simple.
Can't live your life without adversity. Stop causing it.
I forgot what one of the other rules was, but at the same time, we're going to be changing things around the group. We're going to be having awesome guests on the show. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you guys. Make sure you go peep him as one of the fucking skids on Letterkenny, y'all. Check that shit out. Hulu, America, Crave TV, obviously Canada. If you're Canadian, you don't know who fucking
Letterkenny. I do this, and I vape and wear a gas mask. Yay!
You do it, dude. No, you have a fucking huge onstage presence. Don't fucking sell yourself short.
Definitely.
I'm not selling myself short. I'm just saying
You're not short. I was making a short because you're really tall. But anyways, I went to.
Yeah, I know. I'm 6 foot. I don't know, something 9.
What?
No, I'm 6'4", I think, maybe 6'5".
Okay, I was about to say 6'9". I was like, the fuck is Shaq your dad or some shit? Like, fuck.
No, I think my dad's like 6'6", around there. He's a little bit taller than me.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You guys
my brother, like, we're a little staircase. Then my brother's 6'2" or 3". I think I'm 3'4", he's 5". It's one of the, or he's 4, I'm 5, he's 6. One of them. 6 out of those numbers.
We'll stand up, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
If I stand up right now, you'll just see my crotch. Oh, not really. I'm not that big. Thought it was bigger. Damn it.
That's it. That's a first. What is that? The inside scoop.
Sorry, ladies. Just fucking with me.
Okay, so much for
International Women's Day.
All right, guys. Well, check it out. Yo, every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. That's what, 6 p.m. Central time?
Yep. 6 p.m.
We're gonna be doing...
Thank you for having me, sir. Matt, it was very good talking to you and listening to your perspectives about chefery and everything and cooking. It's great. Cutlery, all that stuff. It's been great. Mental health. It's a good show.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
I appreciate it. Like, it's definitely, a good thing to be able to do this with people, to be able to, speak out. Like, if you really want to come on the show as a guest, let's start doing that. How do you guys feel? Like, you guys want to do that? You know what I'm saying? We'll have a guest each week. If you want to, reach out to myself, reach out one of the admins in the group, shout out, let me know. If I don't know, we can't make it happen. You feel me?
Or message me on Twitter or Instagram. I'm always doing whatever.
It's all in there. Dude, go check out his... Dude, you got to fucking plug your YouTube shit. No. DSBTTV, y'all. Go fucking look that shit up.
That's my old show. Plywood Mind is what I do now.
There we go. Okay, sorry. But still, it's good shit, though.
Many projects.
Yeah, there's so many. Dude, your shit fucking made it to fucking Tom Green show. Flex that.
Yeah, well, Craig did that one character I did. I'm trying to do I'm writing a little spin-off show about him right now, so stay tuned. I might get a producer online. I don't know.
Are you going to do the flower?
You what?
Are you the hole in his mask, are you going to do the flower over it?
No, I'm going to do like the flower, like pillowcase, and like I have all these different pillowcases he's going to wear throughout the series. Like, those design ones? I'll have that with eye holes and stuff. And yeah. You got his hardcore gangster friend.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that. It's so, dude. Okay, Matt's just like, what the fuck are they talking about?
I have no idea right now.
You gotta watch it on YouTube. We'll make sure you guys get the links. It's been a pleasure, y'all. I'm Chef Rodney 117, Chef Matty, Plywood. Go check out Letterkenny. You guys, thank you. Speak up, speak out, be heard. Smokers, tokers, smokers. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace out, boys.